Hello, everybody. Having a snack. Some Cadbury eggs. It is Cadbury egg season after all. Um, you know, pretty much from like January to like April. And I love Cadbury eggs, man. I ate them as a kid. I was just like,
So wrung out in this heat.
shut up. Shut up, Aloy. You don't get to complain. Anyway, sorry about that. We're back. We have things to do. Well, there's this campfire over here, but I didn't get the like house or whatever this is, so I kind of want to see. Unflinching watch. Okay. So we are going to be going to find Olin, and along the way. Along the way, we should be getting a couple more campfires. There's also the hunting ground up here. I kind of want to stop by this first and see like what the deal is with this. Oh, there's a square. Hold on. That means there is a thing to be found. Your gift. Text mail from Teresa Sanders. From Teresa Sanders to Sarah Peterson, your gift. Hey, a gift in quotations. Hey Sarah, just wanted to thank you for your gift, but not for the reasons you think. A little recap. I told you that I needed to enlist and fight this fight, that I'd be a coward not to do so. In response, you called me disloyal and shut me out for days. So I do as I said I'd do. If you'll remember, I was the one in this relationship who actually did that and joined up. Did I know I was leaving you behind? Yes. Did I feel bad about it? Yes. Then 2 days into basic, I get a package from you. I opened it. There's a gift inside. What's the gift? A stuffed armadillo. A stuffed armadillo? Am I kidding? No, not kidding. Attached to said armadillo is a note. What's the note say? Does it actually say, I'm sorry, hun? Armadilling with some personal issues? Yes. I regret to inform you that the note does in fact say that, as though that whatever you care to call that begins to explain and justify your behavior. Which is why I want to thank you. Talking to other enlistees, hearing them describe their girls and guys, I started to see us through this rose-colored filter. I was actually starting to wonder if I'd made the wrong choice, but that package and what it contained, what a wallop between the eyes that was. All doubts extinguished. You're an utter idiot, Sarah, a trivial, empty-headed imbecile. Given the choice between fighting killer robots and spending another day with you, hun, that ain't no choice at all. Don't contact me again, Teresa. Wow. It's kind of a mean thing to say, but okay. Armadilling with some issues right now. Alright, so these hunting trials. Let's see here. Hello.
Aren't you a little out of your way, Nora? Your sacred lands don't extend this far.
I go where I like. What do you do here?
I'm the keeper of these hunting grounds, which means, of course, that I'm the local representative of the Hunter's Lodge.
Yeah, I'm aware.
To be more specific, I oversee the leverage trials here. Not that a vagabond Nora has any chance at passing them.
You might be surprised.
I doubt it.
I already have 7 blazing suns. Alright, well, I'm not going to ask them all these because they all say the same thing.
Trial you're interested in.
Ravager versus Machines, Ravager Control, Thunderjaw versus
For
Ravager,
this
huh?
trial, you must use the Thunderjaw's cannon to destroy Ravagers. You can shoot the cannon off, or use that special spear of yours to take control of the Thunderjaw and make it fight for you.
Hey, yeah, that
And you
sounds
may
cool.
want to use Tear Blast arrows on the Thunderjaw's cannon. One hit will knock it right off.
Yeah, I'm aware of how it works. I've done it a few times.
I have to go.
As you like.
Alright. Well, I'll come back and do this later. So yeah, there's the remove and use a Ravager cannon to kill machines. Move to Thunderjaw just launcher to kill Ravagers, override Ravagers, and kill the Thunderjaw. Alright. That might be a fun one. But not one that I'm going to be doing right now. Okay, let's see here. And then there's some more campfires over here I'd like to get. Armadillo with some issues right now. Okay, well, that's that. And I'll just travel back to this campfire. And then let's go.
Spotted.
Got you. You can get shit.
A gift from the
you big dumb bitch. Whoa, buddy. You lost your hand. Oh, I killed him. That's like the second time I've ever killed one of those.
Hello?
I don't even know if I've killed two of them. Maybe that's actually the first one I've killed. I don't even know. Okay, so, well, that's a way, that's like out, so we need to, I don't know, find a way this way, or... Yep, here we are. There's also an ancient vessel here, too, that we need to find, so...
Full already.
And we'll be able to turn that vessel in as well. There he is, there's Olin, and a corrupted machine.
This is what you intend. To bring these ancient things back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares, yes. The worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes. Rise.
He just kills him with the tail.
These things will destroy us all.
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were taken.
My focus. Stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
You've come a long way since the Citadel, Aloy.
You. What have you done?
I've disabled their focuses, which is very helpful to you. But I don't know for how long. If I were you, I'd act quickly.
Who are you?
Alright, we got a couple corruptors. There's Olin.
The North lives. Kill her! No, you had your chance.
Well, that was not too bad. Oh god, what the fuck? Well, there's all the vessels. See ya.
Nothing.
You all right?
Why are you asking me? Cultist sniper. He's not sniping. He's not doing a very good job of being a sniper. Alright, Olin, it's time to start talking.
Promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Karja.
Shadow Karja.
Except they're not like any Karja I've known.
So they're
They don't pray to the sun.
a cult
They
within the
worship
Shadow
the
Karja.
devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
A machine?
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. What are these Eclipse cultists after, besides me?
They never said. But given the Karja Civil War, they must want to overthrow Sun King of Odd and take Meridian back.
Well, they
What do I
can.
have to do with that?
I've already
Don't know.
stopped that.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Healers,
And who is he?
the terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Asuram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he died with his king. But now
Great.
he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades, that's what they call it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Hades.
what?
And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul, I heard. Just
Is it a
once
machine?
when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle that scrapes your bones, that hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice...
Yeah, it's a machine.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger. A rummager in dark places. Good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest. But then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
Well, they're gonna kill your family anyway.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
Ah.
That kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons.
Jesus.
Those they call Deathbringers.
Oh, God.
I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
That must be the thing that we haven't found,
Will fall,
right?
and I helped dig the pit.
I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
You don't say. Your life is forfeit. You know what? How about you redeem yourself?
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Elin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Good.
To the place where your
You
family
owe
is
me
being held
when I
and
call
free.
upon you.
We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
All right. There we go. Skill point, 6,000 XP. Maker's End. All right, well, we have the last vessel. Let's see here. It says Odyssey on it. Damn, how do we get 7 skill points? Oh, we got what? Oh, did we get 6 skill points for getting all the collectibles or some shit? Alright, so let's see here. We'll do that. We'll do... I mean, Scavenger Plus. We got all the Forager. So now we have all of the Forager skills. We think maybe what we'll do is we'll work on getting the rest of the Prowler skills, and then we'll work on getting, well, Fast Reload would be pretty good too. I mean, I'm never really going to use double shot or triple shot. Those are probably going to be the last things that I get, to be honest. So, yeah, alright. So, 1 point for that. We should probably go turn these in. Collateral, go to Spurflints, find Olin's family. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what I'll probably actually set here. We'll do that. Let's go to Meridian here. We'll turn in these vessels. I've already turned in all of the flowers. Turned in all of the Bannock figures. Let me turn on merchants real quick. Vessel collector. I'm gonna go this way. Here you are.
Yes, I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek?
Yep.
Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
There you go.
I will leave you to the hunt. Ah, you're...
Okay. Well, there's that. And there's mod boxes full of shit I don't need.
I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk us back.
Just want to sell these. Handling and tear. Let's see here. We'll just keep what we have for now. Alright, now we can get rid of that. Actually get rid of cauldrons and tall necks as well. Bandit camps, corrupted zones, there are none. Collectibles. Undiscovered, I don't know what the hell that is, but alright. Alright, so we'll go here, we'll save Olin's family, since that's something that we can do. Get him out of this mess. I think Maker's End is where one of those power cells are. I have to look though. Talk to Olin, explore the Spurflints. Assuming Olin is right here.
This heat could burn the rust off metal.
You'll have to show me how you do that trick one day. Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
Olin. Your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe instead of all I've done.
This is your chance, Olin. That's why we're here.
I'll take it. A kinder deal was never struck.
They're being held close by?
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. I'll take you. That's it. Nestled against the Spurflints. Best not to think about the previous owners.
Too late.
Kill the cultists. Find Olin's family.
Aloy, down behind this rock.
How about you just let me do my fucking job?
So this is it. I can't bear being so close, and yet...
It's almost over. How many Eclipse are we talking?
From what I've seen, a fair few. Well-armed and armored. Bowmen watching from the ridges. But there's no space for their machine demons.
You've been watching for a while? What's the best way in?
You think if I had a head for strategy, either of us would be in this mess?
Fair point.
We could storm the front gate, Osram style. Or take it from the sides, or the ridge above. Maybe you could get on the rooftops. Not me. I'm too heavy cast.
Should I do this alone?
I don't doubt you could. But with the Eclipse, there's always another blade at your back. So I'll watch yours if you let me.
No, I'll do this by myself.
No. You wait here. Be ready to follow when the fighting stops.
Oh, I'll be ready.
I'll do this by myself. There we go. Oh, that's supposed to be them up here. I thought I saw people.
This has to be where they're holding Olin's family.
Ah, yeah.
Tight. One of the Eclipse must have the key.
Of course, had to be this guy up here, huh? The one guy I didn't search.
Come on, come on.
Hello!
We heard the commotion outside. You're not one of them. Who are you? Don't be afraid. I'm gonna get you out of here. I hadn't given up on hope, but I'd forgotten the taste of it.
Your husband's here.
The Eclipse won't be stopping you. Then it's over. I dreamed of escape, 1,000 different ways. But all of them put my son at risk. You survived. You protected him. That's what matters. Now, your husband's waiting for you. Olin.
I shall escort you.
I heard the fighting stop.
Olin! You brought him back to us. Thank you. There's no need to thank me.
I've much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain. And others paid the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood too.
Take your son up in those hands. Come back to the claim with us. You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Hedis, and his demons. I am honor-bound to help you, Aloy. With what little honor a Dyson like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them to me now. Go with your family. Show them you're a better man.
Farewell, Aloy. Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
I don't necessarily think it's my mother. You know what I think? I think that the woman... I think it's like Cortana. I think that I am a clone of Dr. Halsey. Like, I am a clone of the woman who was like a scientist at one point, and she cloned me, and that's why, like, and like I grew in I was like a bat baby, you know, and I grew inside the mountain, and then like when I was like there was a specific time I had to like come out or whatever, and that's when I like arose from the mountain or whatever. Maybe I'm supposed to bring about, I don't know. I'm gonna see these power cells. Like I said, I think there's. Yeah, Maker's End. Here we go. It's the very top of the FARO building here, which is this, I believe. Okay. All right. So that's what we got. We got to get that while we're here. Because basically there's 3 quests that we have to do, one of which is called the Grave Horde. I don't know. I've just seen the names of the quests. I don't know what's in it. I haven't like looked at any spoilers, if you're all wondering. I've just been kind of looking up when these quests...
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Olin said he found an image
FARO
of a
building.
woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Norland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobak.
Huh?
You. Spying through my focus again?
That voice sounds familiar.
Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better, but be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops.
Well, I've killed a good amount of them.
Full equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Oh?
Who is he and how does he know these things?
I don't know, but he sounds familiar. He sounds like an actor that I've recognized. You know what he sounds like? He sounds like
Right where he said it would be.
cool. Take that. I'll take that. I'm not going to take the ropecaster.
I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting.
It sounds like I know that
Wait.
maybe he's in this game too. I think he's in the second game. I've seen him in the trailers. Is that Lance Reddick? Is that Lance Reddick's character? Because I saw him in the trailers for the second game.
Massive.
So maybe he's in this as well. Oh God.
All these ruins. What do the old ones do here?
Goodbye.
Haven't you got anything better to do? What have they been uncovering here?
I mean, there's some corrupted machines, but...
Can't carry more.
Alright, well... What is that noise? Is that a Deathbringer? Is that what that noise is? Alright, well, in we go. God. What the hell is that? That could be a Deathbringer. I haven't seen one yet. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Explosion.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There is a Deathbringer. All machines cataloged. That was the last one. It must be like a bigger version of the Corruptor. Oh my god. It's much bigger than the fucking Corruptor. Thing's massive. That's like the Thunderjaw of fucking Corruptors.
And be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Unless I destroy that thing first.
Let's see that.
Focus. It's not working.
I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out.
Oh god. Well. Alright. Oh. Okay.
Those things. Let's see what you have to say.
Loot this guy's focus and see.
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Oh god. Oh. Oh god, that thing could blow up, blow a hole in the side of your head. Are we sure we should be wearing these things?
What was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Okay. We got that. Oh. Just because I can. Oh, he had a health potion too.
Not too much already.
God damn it. So there's actually some boxes over here. Tiny meat. Okay, we'll take that. These. How do we get up here? Is there a ladder over here as well? Oh no, there's just a way up here. So that was the voice of Hades. Yeah, it must be a machine that, like, creates all the machines. Or he's a machine that's, like, corrupted and is the one, you know, spreading the corruption. Another door. Oh, God. That's right. I look like that woman.
Profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
Okay. Oh, bright! Welcome to FARO Automated Solutions. So yeah, FARO...
355,510 days of the day for your meeting with Mr. FARO. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago.
1,000, actually. Close to 1,000. Yeah, the world's been over for 1,000 years, Aloy. You haven't known this, but I do. Yeah, FARO, they're the ones who developed these robots to begin with, I believe. Correct, maybe? Well, we're gonna find some audio. We should find some logs down here. Hopefully, maybe. There's an office in here. Yeah, there's one right here. Entangled waveforms.
Protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms. Quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. So it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, for a second, I thought that was a person. I thought that was a person for a second. I was like, oh god. There's a dude. Nothing in here. Well, no. Logs anyway.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one who a machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to FARO Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, FARO leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the FARO Focus,
hey, I'm
to the
wearing that.
dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, FARO remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. FARO Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people?
Yeah, they're just another, Skynet or
Machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
data dying and stuff like that. Alright, we have this here. Reception log. July 7th, 2064, 9:54 a.m. Field Commandant Deng of the Indo-Malay Agriculture Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments will be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot line. Per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m. Sanders Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot line. Per instructions, we will use Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend, no artificial creamers. 10:12 a.m. So that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled. Actually, more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think it's Commandant. Dying had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm gonna drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. Yeah, welcome to FAS. Where's the other one? Here we go. Machine log. Yeah, so we have the Deathbringer. Unearthed HO weapon platform built to deliver overwhelming force, prone to overheating. Clearly. We still don't have all the machines from Frozen Wilds, but, it's because we haven't gone up there yet. What do we have that's a new resource? Corruptor lens. Okay. So yeah, Ayla doesn't understand. It's not that they honor the machine. They just have it because it's,
a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Bio, Ted FARO. Theodore Ted FARO, born December 24, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He's the founder of FARO Automated Solutions, FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s, and its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s, Clawback. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success has made Mr. FARO the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers and major voices in politics, culture, and international affairs. Elizabeth Sobak. Elizabeth Sobak, born March 11, 2020, is an American scientist, robotanist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined FARO Automated Solutions as a junior scientist that same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the Clawback decade, propelling FAS to the forefront of the field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. She was born during the pandemic, right before it happened. Ted was born in 2013. FAS history. FARO Automated Solutions is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life. Though its core business consists of military and defense contracts, as of 2063, FAS has ranked number 1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted FARO, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break the markets dominated by the then industry giants like General Synthetics and REC Corp, or RE Corp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company into the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobak, catapulted FAS to the head of the sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe, worldwide approval ratings of FAS exceeded 90%, and founder Ted FARO was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented his status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization over $23 trillion. By 2055, FAS controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FB Mobile HAL Global, by 321%. Corporation. It's a definition of corporation. I don't think I need to read that to you.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Thank you, I read them. That's funny. Corporation. Alright, we also have a another audio thing in here. R&D lab retooling.
Now I know this must seem like a
Ted
bizarre
FARO.
change in direction. I mean, we're FARO Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is, trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
I wouldn't trust you.
They were making machines, and they stopped to make other kinds of weapons. Why?
Well, maybe because he knew that the robots were, like, getting smarter, and he wanted to make weapons that could fight the robots so that if they did try to take over, they could win. But apparently that didn't work. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying.
No space.
What was in here? Oh, health potion.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
Okay, well.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Complaint. Text mail from J. Fredkin. To reception. Hey, reception, is that if that is your real name? Want to know who scheduled Indo-Malay right next to Fresh Crowns? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they'll try to fight each other with what? That's right, again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Fredkin to you. Wow, Mr. Fredkin can go fuck himself. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Thanks for the jump scare, game. Good God.
Looks like I can climb here.
Okay. Just trying to get over there. Huh.
I can use that as a ramp to get back.
Ow. Son of a bitch. Yeah, the whole aspect is that we're supposed to be going over there. But here then, maybe? Oh, yeah. No. No, we want to... Why do they put these so close together? Fucking damn it. They put these things so close together. Come on. How far back is it loading me? Jesus.
Looks like I can climb here.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to climb this. No! That's not... What the fuck? It's just like she automatically drops to it. Thank you, for fuck's sake. It's just like putting it so close together. This is where we're supposed to go, but I think that I want to look around first. Spiritual Summit from Ted FARO. To Paula Vasara. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I, the FAS in general, have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but as a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of rescheduling scheduling a conference soon. Very soon I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Thanks, Ted. So yeah, he was getting religious people together as well. Yeah, I think he knew. He knew all along that there was that. Well, I mean, obviously he knew something because we know from the vantage things from the where is it? From the vantages, what is it? Let's day 5. What's his face learned that FAS knew about, what do they call it, the plague? FAS campus log. High priority alert. Automated log note. All non-essential assistants have entered hibernation. High priority alert. Full lockdown has been initiated. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E&F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. A reminder that, I'm not going to say high priority alert anymore, it's all high priority alert. A reminder that while HiSec personnel remain committed to an employee's safety during the current unfortunate events, personnel firearms must be relinquished while presenting for Identiscan. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for Identiscan and displaying your security badge predominantly at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed in the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority, additional entries corrupted. But yeah, so
people were angry at FARO, the corporation.
Yeah, we knew that FARO had to know something.
Something bad.
Well, I think that people were angry at FARO because it got out that they knew maybe that the machines were going to take over or whatever this. I think that this plague is this corruption, but it's old. It's an old form of corruption. It's not like the current corruption that we know. It's like an old version or something, like where the machines rose up against people, or against FARO anyway, I guess.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck.
What is that thing?
Next arm's delivered. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate an additional unit.
What? Why'd it stop?
The ACA-3 Scarab.
Oh, these are all different.
And information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain.
So the Scarab is the Corruptors.
It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network.
Corruptors,
now that's
yeah.
Force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor.
Yep.
Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Yeah, let's see this one again.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck.
We've never seen this before.
Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these
Oh.
machines too. Manufacturing capabilities.
So maybe the Horus is that yeah.
How would you ever stop them?
It's the thing that's manufacturing all the machines. I see. This must be the Deathbringer.
FSP-5 Kopesh
Yep.
provides a
Kopesh.
one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Yeah. All right. So we got all those. So yeah, the Horus, that must be the thing that maybe it's like the main thing that's creating all these machines.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobak. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
So I know where the core is. What's the difference of going up this way? Is there not a difference? There's a thing right here. Regarding the rumors.
Began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
What? Stop. Regarding the rumors.
It began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine.
Oh, it just ends. Wait, what? What? Oh my god, just play it. Just play it.
It began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now what I can promise, and absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days maybe weeks to come. Just bear in mind that we will get past this. And a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Yeah, so see, he knew that the machines were, like, they had become a lot smarter, and that they were now self-replicating, creating more of themselves at a rapid rate. I kind of want to know, like, how do you get up here the other way? Like, it was sending us the opposite direction. Is there something up that way? Like, there's this way up, but what's up here? Oh, it just goes above here. Okay. I see. So it didn't really matter if you did or didn't. Whatever way all roads led here. Technically. Okay. I just didn't know if there would be like another audio diary of some kind or something, you know. Alright, we got this here.
Gray light lifting. Snow's gonna clear.
Oh god. Almost died there. Well, she always does like a short jump, you know. All hands on deck from Gordon Nakata. To Gina Zierman. Gina, ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us now that a stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127. Most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. So yeah, see, they started to... maybe the idea was that they started to malfunction. They started to malfunction, and then they became self-aware, and that's kind of like what led to... whatever the event was that killed everybody. Okay.
Forget about traveling light.
No, these like top floors are all just like falling apart. on the other side. We're getting there. It's a far climb. Banda C incident from Stacy Anders to Robert Rescher, Dolphin Vid. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured video of a Hearts Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Palau Watar. On a pod of endangered dolphins, no less, quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it for 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. So yeah, it was using biomatter. So I guess we could have climbed up the elevator to the top here. Can't do that in there, though.
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it.
So the power cell is actually up here. It's actually at the very top of this thing. Which is why it's important that we get it now before I forget.
Power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
The other two, however, we won't be getting until we're getting like nearer to the end of the main story and stuff, so. Alright. Data storage. Is there any, like... There's this.
I'd have to ditch something.
I'm surprised there's not like a, you know, like another text log or something. But there's obviously this. Oh, great.
To deploy our privileges to recover purged data.
Oh yes, I believe I do.
The FARO has been recovered.
Scan what? Oh. Okay.
Elizabeth, good
31st of October, 2064.
It's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
I'll have my lunch alone.
FARO brought Elizabeth Sobak here, but they hated each other.
Yeah. It's because he fucked up.
This isn't a glitch.
November 1st.
It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz.
Yeah.
So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
Nukes, bro. Nukes.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
So yeah, so basically these robots he made, the Peacekeepers.
Robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The
No.
The old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
No, I think people just hid. So now, like, so yeah, he built these Peacekeeper robots, right? They consume biomass as fuel. They can self-replicate. He basically literally made the robot that would destroy the planet. Ah, here we go, November 3rd.
There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
She put him between a nuclear bomb and a nuclear bomb. There was no way out for that man.
Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Wow.
God forgive me.
So then the question is, what is Project Zero Dawn?
Your solution's so terrible.
Yeah, what is it?
What should you do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Oh, alright. We're getting out of here.
This doesn't add up. Sobak couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
Well, obviously Project Zero Dawn didn't fully work.
Just learned to whine like a spoiled child.
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Hey, it is Lance Reddick.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that FARO robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
Yeah.
Silence. That's my name.
Silence? That's badass.
Why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right.
right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobak. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobak.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making...
Because technically she's not your mother.
Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that FARO robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it
I already
didn't
knew
happen.
that.
The old one's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You said you've known for some time that FARO war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
Well, maybe he's a Horus.
Spoke to me outside.
With sentience.
That made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom.
Oh, it's like an AI.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect FARO robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
That's possible.
Data I've recovered. There are hints of so-called super weapons being developed.
Nukes, probably.
Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
That's what I kind of had a thought of. I kind of thought maybe like, oh, did they nuke themselves to, you know? That seems kind of dumb, though.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobak could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Cryo.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal. I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Ain't need no man.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How is that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
Alright,
you can
fair
spy
enough.
through other eclipses' focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
No, he seems like an ally, to be honest.
Elizabeth told Ted FARO she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
Robo Command.
It still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Yep.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you
A Boris.
I can't wait. Someday
Hey!
you're a person, and your manners had better be improved.
Woohoo!
It will be a lot faster than Director, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Whee! And that's level 47 reached. Oh yeah, boy! Down we go.
Soaked from melted snow.
And we're back out to the entrance. Here we are. Oh yeah, there's a shock trap in there. Alright, so we got a few skills. Strong strike. You know what? We'll just grab this. It'll be the last one. Oh yeah, well, cool. We've got all Frozen Wild skills too. Nice. Alright, sweet. So we got all the Traveler, we got all of the Forager. We'll work on Prowler, I think, next. We'll get all those, and then we'll get the Brave stuff last. Wow, we've learned a ton. We know about Project Zero Dawn, but what is it? We still don't really know. We know more about how the machines took over now, and more about FARO Corp and all that. So, yeah, now, next time, go to the Grave Horde, which is, like, up here in the aspect of where the Frozen Wilds are. I guess this would be, like, the top of the map, but you can go further. So yeah, we'll do the Grave Horde mission next time, which will give us another power cell. That gives us another power cell, and then the third one is in a place called Gaia Prime. Don't know what that is, but yeah, that's the third, and I think that's actually near like the end of the game. So, yep. So that concludes it for today, and then tomorrow we'll do a couple more streams, and yeah, we'll just continue forward. I don't think that there's like any like side quests or anything lying around. We'd really have to like travel somewhere to know, but I might also check out this other hunting ground that I didn't, wherever the hell it is. This one, yeah, right here. I might do that in between, but we'll see. We got everything else done. Still have this here as well. I'm sure this is probably main story related. All right, take care, everybody. I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye.